Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the news here on Buzzing Pattaya. Today I'm up in one of the rooms simply because outside they've got a party going on tonight, I can assume, and they're blasting out the music. It's just ridiculous. So I thought, well, I'll come up here in the safety of the room and we can do the news here today. So what's been going on? I'll tell you what I'm going to talk to you about is there's so much going on here in the city in terms of roadworks and stuff. I'm going to show you that and cover that in a bit. There's some really, really good news as well coming up about visas, so stay tuned, watch this bit here, and lots more happening here in the city, trying to push us into the situation where we'll be ready for when high season finally arrives, and may it come as quick as possible. We need you guys out here. So what's been going on? Quite a few changes. Now, you may remember back earlier on, Family Mart. Now, Family Mart sold out to Tops. Well, not sold, they rebranded. After 30 years of being there. Well, now Esso are departing. It says in the news here, Esso exits Thailand market after 129 years. They've decided now to move on. It goes on here to say that the petroleum company Esso Thailand has been acquired by Bang Chak following the completion of a majority stake acquisition by ExxonMobil. Esso's petrol station across the country will be operating under Bang Chak's brand from now. So, excuse me. So, I don't know why they do these kind of things. I can only imagine it must be a financial thing. I mean, they must be making money. Otherwise, they clearly wouldn't sell and so no one would buy it. So, I don't know why there's this rebranded situation going on. Maybe you guys can educate me. Why do companies rebrand, big, huge companies like this? I don't really understand, like Family Mart. Obviously, we've lost Hooters as well recently. There's a few more places around the city that are sadly disappearing. So we are under a bit of a cosh at the moment, to be truthful. There's a lot of things happening that I've got to say leave me scratching my head at times to think, well, where are we going with this? What's going on? So when you are riding around, if you are looking for your petrol station, don't be looking for Esso. Now look for this Bang Chak. I don't even know what their logo looks like. Well, anyway, but so I just want to update you on that. That's what's happening here. But why do you think these places are doing this? Why do these big companies are moving away from the country? And I know that will feed the fury about those saying, yeah, well, Thailand's done and dusted, they've shot themselves in the foot, etc. And I do kind of understand where you're coming from, but I also think to myself, well, maybe, just maybe, there must be something else happening that maybe I'm not aware of. A lot of maybes there. Right, okay, now, good news. Now, what Thailand has announced in the news, this is in the Pattaya news, it says here, Thailand aims to overhaul visa system to attract more travellers. Now, I know this is a really hot topic at the moment, and for obvious reasons, the visa situation is very, very difficult. I don't know quite why they make it so difficult, if I'm being totally truthful. A lot of it doesn't make sense, but unfortunately it is what it is. It goes on to say, a plan to overhaul the visa system is currently being discussed by the government and tourism authorities. The changes are expected to increase revenue from Thailand's key tourism markets, such as India and China. One of the things I kind of struggle with this is, why are you targeting specific countries, as in like India and China? Why not open it up to the whole world and keep it on a level par with everybody? Because then it gives everyone the easy actions to come out here and enjoy themselves. Thailand's a beautiful country. It's a wonderful, wonderful country. I had a discussion the other day with people saying to me, what would you do, Trevor, if Thailand just really did go downhill to the point where I wanted to leave? I'd go over to Cambodia or something like that. I wouldn't go back to the UK. But my point being is, why can't we just relax the visas and let as many people in as possible? And surely that will benefit the country financially with tourism, etc. And particularly in areas such as like Phuket, here in Pattaya, other what are predominantly tourist-based cities where they rely on heavily for tourism to come through their door. It goes on to say here, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it's aiming to overhaul the visa system in response to calls from tourism operators about the complicated and expensive visa procedures deterring visitors from overseas countries, especially from China and India. They advise that the e-visa system should be streamlined to entice more travellers, especially from China, to visit Thailand. Let everybody come over. Stop targeting one particular demographic. Let everyone come over. Make it as easy as possible. Come on, it makes sense. It really does make sense. In line with what they've just said there, I think I might have mentioned this before, but now we have got some tour buses. It brings me back to like London. I used to see the old red buses going around London doing tours and the old guide on the top there doing their talking. I'd like to do that. I think I'd be quite good at that. On your left is blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what they've gone on to say here is that they're going to launch this now. It says, the Pattaya News is thrilled to introduce an exciting tour tailor-made for citizens and tourists in Pattaya, all on a modern double-decker bus. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go and do a video of it and see where they take us. It says it commences at Central Pattaya Shopping Centre. The tours operate from 9 in the morning, wrapping up with the final round at 4 p.m. The convenience of choice is yours with 2 routes available, red and blue. Whether you want to explore stops or snap scenic photos on board, the experience is bound to be memorable. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to jump on it. I'm going to go do it, see what it's all about. But, it's a nice thing. It's a good touch. It's a good gesture. And I think one of the things that I want to do is, I was going to do the coffee meetups, but they seem to have fed on their ass, to be honest with you, so I'm not bothered with them. But, a lot of people come out here and maybe they don't necessarily know where they're going. Maybe we should try and do something. We should do like a buzzing day out once a month where we go off to, loads of places, go to have lunch, go around. I don't know. What do you think? Good idea, bad idea? Should we do like a fortnightly meetup where we'll go off and I'll give you a guided tour of the city? How about that? We're not a guided tour, but do you know what I'm saying? Like we could have a wander around, just go and check out things that are happening. But it's a good idea. It works very, very well in London. The tour buses are packed in London, and they are bringing it here, which is great. It's a step forward. So at least now we've got stuff to think about where you can jump on and go and have a look around the city as a guided tour. And again, on the side of tourism, it says here, Pattaya officials to restore city's tourism reputation by taking measures against speedboat operators at Bali Hai Pier. Now, you may or may not be aware, there was a big scuffle down there recently where there were tour boat operators were fighting over who was going to take this group of tourists over to Koh Lam. And, at the end of the day, it's not good. It's not a good image to have all the tour operators there giving it, Rocky Marciano. And they are going to look into dealing with it. I don't know quite whether they're going to be successful because they give a list here. It says here, the meeting discussed a number of measures to address the conflicts, including requiring all speedboat operators to be registered with the city and to notify the city of their use of the pier and the surrounding area. Okay. Classifying the type of boat operation according to the law, such as passenger-carrying vessels, and requiring operators to clearly state whether they are operating as charters or tour boats. Open to a bit of abuse there, I think. Enforcing stricter regulations and penalties for boat operators who engage in unlawful activities. Okay. And collaborating with relevant agencies to find a long-term solution to the issue at the Bali Hai Pier. I don't know how they do it. It's none of my business. I'm not involved in that. But again, if you go down to the Bali Hai Pier, the last thing you want to see is a group of side guys having it out with each other. I don't know. I think they might be making a mountain out of a molehill in this one in terms of the fact that I've lived here 11 years. This is the first time I've heard or known about it happening. So I can't say that it's a regular occurrence because I've never heard of it. Maybe it's just frustration because right now, tourism is very, very low. We are in the low season, so it's kind of expected, but we're in the low of low seasons right now, so that's hurt even more. But I don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll sort that out and they'll get it over and done with. Talking about over and done with, here you go. Here's this one for you. Pattaya City vows to finish roadworks on Beach Road and the second road before up-and-coming high season in October. When you look around the city, the city works on a very simplistic, a very basic tour roadways. So they're very one directional. You can only go one way up second road. You only one way down Beach Road. It's a very simple system. But the problem is that now they've decided to attack the city and dig it all up, it causes traffic chaos. It really does. What should be a 5-minute journey now is turning into 20, 25 minutes on a bus if you're trying to get down second road or Beach Road. They really have dug a lot of the city up. And the problem with that is, like I say, it just gridlocks everything. And also, we're in the middle of starting what's going to be our rainy season. Now, we should be a bit further into the rainy season. It doesn't seem to be as much rain as normal. But again, when this city rains and the floods come, you can't work at it. So clearly it's going to take a lot longer. They're saying about October. We're in September now. So I don't know. I don't possibly think there's any likelihood that they're going to finish this. What do you guys think? How do you see? When you've seen the video of what I'm showing you, how do you feel? Where do you see this sitting in terms of will we be finished in time? I'd be saying no, I don't think we will. A place that's a good example for you and that's still under the massive cosh. Soi 15 in Soi Buakhao here. It just doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. And they've dug the whole road up now, and to the point where we had this discussion before about walking streets, saying, oh, well, we had to bring the signs down to allow emergency access. Well, how in the world is any emergency vehicle going to get down there? How? It's just impossible. So, and there doesn't seem to be any daylight shed on the fact that they're going to complete that very, very quickly. So there's guys have been messaging me saying, look, I'm staying down in one of the hotels in Soi 15. Should I rebook a different hotel? All I can say, guys, is that for a pedestrian right now, you can still get down the road just about. I wouldn't say it'd be that good trying to tackle it if you're at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's dark, and you've had a fair too many sherbets. So that might be a consideration. But the point being is, during the day, you are going to get a lot of noise. You are got all the big the diggers and everything doing their thing. So you might want to think about it. I don't know. I really don't know. I certainly don't want to pull you away from the hotels because the hotels desperately need the business, especially under the conditions that are suffering in right now. People like Rocky down at Carandos, I just feel for these businesses. I really do, because unfortunately there's not a lot that can be done about it. They've just got to sit it out. I mean, it's been down there now, nearly a year? It's been crazy. So, please don't just jump ship. Maybe have a backup plan just in case you need it. On a positive note, soy made in Thailand, now called Myth. I don't know why they changed the name. It didn't really make any sense. If you say, let's go to Myth tonight, you think, where's that? Never heard of it. Why didn't you just keep the same name, soy made in Thailand? Why didn't we just keep that as a complex? Because we know about that. But anyway, they've been working very, very hard. It's not far away now from completion. So once they've completed it, I'm told, I don't know how true this is, but I'm told that every unit in there has been bought, has been purchased. So there's no spare units. So I guess that when it does get close to opening, there's going to be a huge influx of bars opening with the girls and etc. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I mean, it should make for a nice complex. I just don't get the name change. Why would you change Made in Thailand? I don't get that. That kind of goes back to like Family Mart. Everyone remembers the name Family Mart. Now it's Tops. Why don't you just buy it out and keep it as Family Mart? I'm not really quite sure. I don't understand these kind of things. But yeah, going back to Myth or Soy Made in Thailand, that's due to reopen very, very soon. So watch this space. And once it does reopen, then I'll go in there and we'll bring some videos for you to show what's going on there. If you are walking about the town, have a pop into Mike Mall. Now, a lot of people say to me, Joe, where can I get good clothing that looks, how do I phrase this? It looks the genuine part, but perhaps maybe not in terms of like, look at my Ralph Lauren. There's not even any words on it. But the point being, go to my mall, guys. There's on the ground floor there. It's a nice shopping mall. It's air conditioned. It's big, spacious. There's a lot going on in there. Go on the first floor and head your way down towards Beach Road End. If you haven't come in that way, you've come in from Second Road. But if you do go down to that end, have a good look around, guys. You can buy yourself a bargain. You can easily get 5 polo shirts for 1,000 baht. No problems at all there. You just go and speak to the guy and say, look, I want this, and haggle down. They'll happily maneuver their pricing for you. But yeah, go to Mike Mall. There's some nice restaurants in there. It's just a good place. So pop in there, guys. And if you're after some of these, 5 or 1,000 baht, you heard it here first. Once you've done your shopping, you might want to relax. Maybe head over to the avenue. You've got the cocktail bar there. That's a good place to sit down and chill out. It's quite nice there. Definitely worth popping on your radar. And of course, you've got all the bars and the stuff around you as well as Robin Hood. Robin Hood's just above you there. So pop up there if you're hungry. But yeah, it's a good little area. Nice to sit down, chill out, people watch. I'm going to do my people watching video. I've even asked over there. I bought myself a chair. I've got a chair ready, so I'm going to go with my chair, my tripod, and we're going to pick some real random spaces and just figure out what goes on in the daytime. All right, so that's pretty much the news. I want to give you some events and stuff that's going on here. On Thursday, the 7th September, starting at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock there, we've got a black and white day at the Roxy Bar. Yes, you know where that is. I'm not even going to mention it now because you all know where we're going, because it's the only place that seems to advertise parties or they actually send me the information. But yeah, it's a black and white day, and they're starting at 3 o'clock on Thursday this week. Get yourself down there. On Saturday, a celebration of Father Ted, Joe Rooney, Father Damo, live in Pattaya. That's going to be on Saturday, the 9th of September, and that starts from 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, and it's an event by the Comedy Club Bangkok, so get yourself there, guys. I like Father Ted. I like him, man. Yeah, there's a question. What's your favourite, series like that? Now, one place I'm going to go to and have a look about that is on Saturday the 9th. There is a Miss Grand Chonburi 2024 press conference. Now, I don't know if the girls are going to be there, but we'll only one way to find out. I'll pop me in there. So if you are passing by and you are near the Royal Garden Plaza, that's the one with the aeroplane in it, the red aeroplane. Pop your head in. You never know. Might be something there to give your eyes a bit of a sparkle. But yeah, they're having the press conference there for the Miss Grand Chambéry, and that starts at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on Saturday. So if you are in the area, guys, pop yourself in, go and have a look. And something that I'm going to figure out very soon. My blood pressure's now come right down. It's still a little bit high in comparison to normal people, but for me, it's much, much lower. I'm 114/94 now, so I need to get the 94 bit down into the 80s. So fingers crossed we're pushing in that direction. But anyway, there is a 50-meter tech training. So for all of you divers out there, so many people saying, I go scuba diving, I go deep diving, I love it, it's brilliant. Go to the Bali Hai Pier on Saturday. Be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. It finishes at 7 o'clock in the evening. It says here, we're heading down to Pattaya to practice some technical dives and do some training. We'll dive the clogging hole, never even heard of that, which should get us to about 50 meters. We'll also make some time for wreck dives. Truex and Daco gas is available on request, as well as limited carpool spots. Cost will be split between all divers who plan to charter a boat. So, yeah, that sounds like a great fun. So if you are into diving, pop yourself down Bali Hai Pier. You know where that is. That's obviously on the far end of Beach Road, past Walking Street. Go down to Bali Hai Pier if you're into diving, and fill your boots, guys. Go and have a look at that. So there we are. That's it for today. Like I say, I'm in the room at the moment. Outside is just rocking and rolling too much for me. But this week, don't forget, today, later on, meet in the Buzzing Lounge, 3 o'clock for our meetup. And again on Friday, meet the Buzzing Lounge, 3 o'clock for that. This Wednesday, we've got a birthday party this Wednesday. I forgot who it is now. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, it's not embarrassing. It's just typical me. Anyway, I've forgotten who it is, but it's I think 3 of our girls are on a birthday this week. So we're going to have a party on Wednesday, starting from 4 o'clock. So please have a look on Discord or pop yourself in the bar if you want to come down. They're great fun. The girls have a laugh. We have some special games and stuff that we play. And there's food, pizzas, and all that kind of stuff given to you. And yeah, it's a really, really fun day. So if you are in the area, pop in on Wednesday, guys, and come and say hello to the girls for their birthday party. All right, that's it, guys. Please have a look on TikTok. We're starting to really push hard on TikTok now. There'll be a link down below in the description. Have a look at TikTok. We're really working hard to bring like short reviews of places. So we're going out to hotels, to restaurants, lots of places. And they're actually in a playlist as well. So you can literally go in there and say, I want to look at restaurants, click on restaurants, and you can just flick through. They're literally 15 seconds to a minute long, where you can just flick through and you'll get to see each restaurant, some dishes and all those kind of things. So check out our TikTok account. And if you want to see a bit more about the nightlife here, we're working hard on Instagram. Again, that will be in the description. And we're trying to bring that to you. So please have a look at that, guys. And your support is much appreciated. All right, there we are. Thank you very much to you guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button. And also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. We're growing from strength to strength now. So please have a look on there. There's over 13,500, nearly 14,000 members. We're bringing in loads of information. So have a look in there. It's totally free of charge. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link to our members area on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on the menu, click on the bottom icon there, and it will show you in there what you can do and what we show you in our members area if you'd like to support the channel, and your support is much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.